you wanna be my lover, you gotta.
They're one of the most popular groups in the world, and they're banking on 2 Minnesotans to keep them on top of the charts. The Spice Girls first hit it big 4 years ago, and to their fans, they're as big as the Beatles. Now they're about to release a new CD, and Minnesotans Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis are the creative brains behind it. Tonight in the Extra, Care 11's Roxanne Battle takes us to London for an inside look at what's sure to be a chart topper.
Do that, please. Lionel Richie, we ain't got time. Cheesy, just cheesy stuff on the board, right? What? Frank Sinatra, we're busy.
It's been 2.5 decades since best friends Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis started making music together, and the record business hasn't been the same since. The producing duo have amassed nearly 100 gold and platinum records and a highly coveted list of clients.
I aspire to be where they are. They've done obviously way more records than I have, but I mean, I'm just grateful to be here. They've turned over the studio to me.
I can't tell you how many times this year in particular that the artists that have come up here for one song leave with 5 songs or 6 songs because they realize what an easy process it is up here to be creative. And that comes from experience.
I gotta admit that I'm pretty good at writing vocals. You gotta admit.
Pretty good? You're the master.
No.
You are the
Experience that brings the best to them, except this time. For the first time in Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis's 25-year producing career, they've crossed the pond to record here in London with one of the most well-known recording groups in the world.
If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends, make it last forever.
They are a pop phenomenon. At one time, the biggest band on the planet, having sold more than 32 million records worldwide. Last year, the Spice Girls' 5-some slimmed down to 4. And now, Scary, Posh, Sporty, and Baby Spice are back in the studio.
I think it's a great project for us to do because I think it brings a style of songwriting that we don't get a chance to do a lot.
See, we're fans. Forget it. Every day we come in and we're like, hey, did you write that song? Did you do that one? And they're like, yeah. And we're like, wow.
During this session, Jam and Lewis will produce at least 2 songs.
If you wanna have some fun,
Oh, maybe, so you want to be the one, you want to get my number.
Let's go back to
Like in a little gap, maybe something like a cute little giggle or something.
Yeah, okay.
Just to fill the gap, but it's still really cute. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
If you want to have some fun, get me down and get my number, you can be the one.
Their tunes they'll write together.
We're really like crunched for time, so we're like trying to do 2 songs in 4 days, which isn't bad to try to sing that much, but to actually, you know, write the songs from scratch. I mean, them never hearing them before. We actually brought 5 tracks over, picked 2 out of the 5 to do.
It's really sweet, really down to earth, and really just like, you know, easygoing, nice to work with. You know, it gives you a whole free range with melodies and lyrics and ideas, and that's really nice when somebody takes your thing and just lets you go for it. That's the kind of people we like working with.
I think it's also quite amazing that they've done so much stuff
And still
they can
enjoy it.
still come up with some brilliant ideas and different lyrics. You know, just fantastic.
You're jumping in cool, but then relax, don't rush it.
Moments after the lyrics are written, they're recorded.
I mean, that's the way we would like to work. Ooh, you're so close, you're so close. Here it comes, I feel it coming.
Just not close enough.
It's almost better if it's feeling good, if you can kind of get it while everybody's still fresh on it and still excited about it. Then I think the excitement comes through in the vocals a lot of times.
And every once in a while, Jam and Lewis say the magic happens, but not every day.
You get something every day.
But it's not always magic.
It's not always magic.
It's principally there. It's, you know, the meat and potatoes. But sometimes the meat and potatoes got this little cream sauce on them. There's just some extra stuff that you don't know where it came from, and that's usually in the attitude of the artist, how they feel that day, what they're willing to put out of themselves. when you get that little extra, that's when it's really special.
Next song.
And it is those special moments when they happen that for Jam and Lewis have created one hit after another.
I don't think we're necessarily home run hitters as much as we're hitters.
Right.
We're hitters.
And doubles and the singles.
Yeah, doubles, singles, triples, whatever, but the idea is to score. And then once you get your turn at bat, hey, you try to knock it out the park if you can, but if you can't, you at least try to get you a double or a single or whatever, get yourself in scoring position. That's what we do.
If you want to hear how it all works out, the new Spice Girls CD is due out sometime next year.